Hello, students. How are you all? I hope that you all are pretty well. Hmm? Well, today we'll read the next chapter of Class 5 English. It is My Elder Brother. So, children, this chapter is written by Munshi Premchand ji. Okay, he is a very well-known poet and writer of Hindi literature, and he has written a novel, Bade Bhai Sahab. Okay, and this chapter is taken from that lesson only, Bade Bhai Sahab. Okay, in English we'll call it My Elder Brother. Okay, children. Actually, this is a chapter in which the moral is told that we should plan our work and work your plan. Okay, what it says that plan your work and work your plan. Okay, it is told in this chapter, in this lesson, that we should plan our work. Okay, and whatever the plan we are making, we should work that plan, right? So we should plan and our work, and we should work our plan. Whatever the plan we made, we should work hard for that, right? And in this chapter, this story shows that experience is as important as hard work. Okay, it shows that that we are doing hard work, that's okay, but experience is also as important as hard work, right, children? So in this story there are two brothers. Elder brother is Bhaiya and younger brother is Munna. Okay, so this is what are the hobbies of elder brother, elder Bhaiya. His hobbies are studying and only studying, and making his foundation of the studies strong, right? And on the other side, Munna loves to do what he loves to do. He loves to run to the fields, play marbles, fly paper kites, sit idling away, loves green fields, the gentle breeze, jump like a football, loves hututu sounds, loves to play kabaddi, and loves to play gulli danda. Okay, it means that this in this play there are two brothers. One is Bhaiya and another is Munna. While Bhaiya keeps on studying all the time and Munna loves to play all the time. And let's see what happens to them, what happens in the story. So now let's read the lesson, My Elder Brother. This is a story of Prem Chand titled Bade Bhai Sahab. The story shows that experience is as important as hard work. Right, children? So this is a kind of short play. This short play is about two brothers who are affectionate and respectful to each other. The story also shows that learning from our day to day experience is as important as what we learn from books in the school. Right? So, this play is based on the famous story in Hindi, Bade Bhai Sahab, written by Munshi Premchand. Right, children? So, now let's read the story. So, here, Scene 1. A hostel room. Two brothers, aged 9 and 14 years, sitting at a study table. The elder brother Bhaiya is reading a book, and the younger one, Munna, is drawing pictures of birds and animals. Right, children? So, what this is a kind of play in which some scenes are described. Okay, so the scene one, it is a hostel room where two brothers were sitting on a table, and the brother who is reading book and the younger brother Munna who is drawing pictures of birds and animals. Bhaiya, what are you doing, Munna? Munna, I'm drawing. Bhaiya, when will you study? Where were you in the morning? Munna, turning pale. I was playing, Bhaiya. How can you sit with a book for hours together? Bhaiya, that's because I want my foundation in education to be very strong. If the base is strong, then the building will stand firmly. Sometimes it takes me 2 years to do 1 year's work. So, now, like in the first scene, both the Bhaiya and Munna, they were talking. And like Bhaiya is asking that, Munna, what are you doing? Munna is telling that I'm drawing. Okay. So Bhaiya is asking him that when will you study? So Munna is saying that, Bhaiya, how can you study for so long? Then Bhaiya is telling that, I want to study so much because I want my foundation in education to be very strong. Okay, sometimes it takes me 2 years work. It takes me 2 years to do 1 year's work, right? So the brother Bhaiya, he is very much, keen to study, and he want to make his foundation in education very strong, right? Okay, let's see what happened next. Munna, Bhaiya, you are 5 years older than I am and three classes ahead of me. I wonder why you keep writing the same word 20 times, one sentence more than 20 times, and copy poems several times in beautiful letters. Bhaiya, you know, studying English is no child's play. One has to work very hard in order to learn the subject. To speak or write English properly, tremendous effort is required. But the moment you get a chance, you run to the field, play marbles, and fly paper kites, or sit idling away with friends for fun. Can't you sit down and study? So, children, in this, Munna is asking his bhaiya, his brother, that why just he keep on writing one thing again and again. Why do he practice a lot? Like, why do he write the same word 20 times, writing the same sentence many a times? Okay, why he do things again and again? He's asking this question to his brother, and his brother told him, like, that studying English is no child's play. Like, studying English is not so easy. It's not child's play. Okay, one has to work very hard to get into it, to get to learn this subject. Okay, and whenever you get time to study, what you do? You never sit for the study. You just go into the fields, play marbles, fly kites. You just idling away your time with your friends. Okay, you're just passing your time like this. You don't sit down for study. So you should sit down for the studies. Otherwise, you will not be perfect in the subject. So this is what his bhaiya answered Munna. Right, let's see what happens next. Munna, oh bhaiya, there is a big mela in the village today. Should we go? Bhaiya, have you ever seen me going to a fair or going to watch a cricket or hockey match? I don't go near them. I prefer to study a book. I don't mind repeating a class for more than 2 years. But you might stay in the same class all your life. Do you expect to pass if you waste your time playing all the time? You are simply wasting father's hard earned money. Munna starts crying on being scolded, and sobbing sounds wah 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 hoo are heard. So, children, here Munna is asking his brother that we should go to the mela or go to the fair in the village, but Bhaiya is scolding him. He told him, he scolded him like that, you just kept on wasting your time. Have you ever seen me going to the fair? I don't want to go to the fair. Instead, I want to sit and read a book. But you just keep on wasting our father's hard-earned money. You never sit and study. You should study, otherwise you will fail. Okay, you won't be able to pass this class. So he scolded Munna. Now Munna starts crying because he was scolded by his brother, so he started crying. Okay, then Munna, Bhaiya, I feel like running away and going back home. Bhaiya, now stop crying. Put on a nice smile. Look, I will make a timetable for you to follow. Get up at dawn. Okay, now Munna is saying, he started crying, and he said to his brother that I feel like running away and going back to home. Like, I don't, because both of them were in the hostel now. So he told his brother that I want to go away, go back to my home. I don't want to stay here. Then bhaiya, he just console him that stop crying, put a nice smile, just smile. Look, I will make a timetable for you. You should follow this timetable and study likewise. And then children, you can see this is the timetable that his brother bhaiya made for Munna. This is the time and schedule. It's 6 a.m. Wash your hands, have your breakfast, and sit down to study. Then 6 to 8 English, 8 to 9 maths, then history, then off to school, then grammar, half an hour for strolling, then English composition, then dinner, translation, Hindi, and other subjects, and then to bed. And children, as you can see, that most of the time given in this schedule is for studying only. So let's see what Munna says. Munna, but when is the time to play? Bhaiya, play? What is the need, Munna? Munna, oh, I love the green fields, the gentle breeze. I want to jump up like a football. I like the touch and go and huttutu sounds of the kabaddi and hurry and flurry of volleyball pulls me like a magnet. As soon as I am on the field, I forget everything. Now here, he is asking for time to play, but Bhaiya says there is no need to play. But Munna, he loves to play in the fields. He loves to play volleyball, football, kabaddi, all these things he loves to do. But his Bhaiya just wanted him to study only. Okay, Munna told that as soon as I am on the field, I forget everything. Okay, now here the scene 1 is ended. Now let's see what happens in the scene 2. The final exams are over and the results are out. Okay, so now final exams are over and result has come out. Now let's see what happens. Bhaiya, alas, I have failed again, once again. Now see here, when the final results are out and Bhaiya has failed. Okay, he said that alas, I have failed once again. He once again failed. Now Munna, oh, but Bhaiya, I have passed and topped my class. Now there is only 2 years difference between us. Now see, his Bhaiya, who used to study very hard, he failed once again. Okay, but Munna, he passed and he topped the class. So he told his brother that, see Bhaiya, there is only 2 years difference between us now. Right? Bhaiya. But my dear brother, don't be so proud. You have passed only one class and you think that I'm stupid and you are smart? Once in a while, in a gully danda game, you might get lucky and hit a goal. But that does not mean you have mastered the game. You have to work hard to be successful in life. When you have to and correct us. Now, what would you do if I were to fall sick today? Now here, see, like Munna is feeling very proud, like that he has passed and his brother is failed. So he said, like, see brother, now there is only 2 years different between us. Then his brother told him that, okay, it's okay, but don't feel so proud that you have passed and I'm failed. If once in a while, if you are passed, it may be your luck. Okay, it may be a lucky chance for you that you passed, but it's not that you are smart and I am stupid. Okay, he said that what would you do if I were to fall sick today? Right, his brother told him. Then Munna, I don't know bhaiya, I would tell baba and he would rush to the hostel. Then Munna told that if you fall sick, then I will call baba, I will tell baba, like his father, and he would rush to the hostel and he will come to the hostel and manage the things. Bhaiya, aha, I had expected this answer. He said, yes, I was expecting the same answer from you. Now, Baba, would not get upset. He would first try to find out what was wrong, and then he would call a doctor. Baba would know exactly what to do. They have more experience than us. He said, right? He said, okay, then when Baba will not get upset, okay, when he'll see that I'm sick, he will not get upset. He will see like why, what was wrong, and then he will call a doctor and treat me. Okay, he would do, Baba would know, exactly know what to do. Okay, Baba would know that what to do, what should he do. Like if I'm sick, then what should he do? He knows. He will not get panicked because he has more experience than us. Munna, with tears in his eye, Bhaiya, I'm sorry. What you say is true. Now Munna says, right, you are right, Bhaiya. You are true. You're saying correct. Bhaiya hugs Munna lovingly. And then Bhaiya hugs Munna lovingly. And then he says, Bhaiya, I also like to play and fly kites. But if I also play, then how can I watch out for you? You are my only responsibility. Okay, Bhaiya then says that you are right. I also want to play. I also want to fly kites and play marbles. But if I will also play, then who will look at you? Who will look for you? And you are my only responsibility. Then Munna says, I love you, Bhaiya. Like then Munna says, yes, Bhaiya, I love you because you are very responsible and you love me too. You take care me in the hostel and you are responsible towards our father also. You are very much experienced than me and you are very much learned than me, right? It doesn't matter that I passed and you failed, but you have the more experience, right? So this story shows that learning from our day-to-day experience is as important as what we learn from books in the school, right? So experience is also as important as studies, right, children? So this was the story. And children, in this story, as you saw, that two brothers were there, and both of them loved each other, although they both of them are from different nature, but still they loved each other. They loved their father. They had a responsibility feeling for each other. In fact, Bhaiya had that feeling for his younger brother Munna. And at the end, Munna also understood that yes, I should also respect my brother and my father and take the responsibility. Okay, and not always playing. That I should not always play. I should study also, because experience is also important as studies. And whatever the Bhaiya is saying, he is saying it out of his experience, right, children? So this was the lesson. And now let's see the new words. The new words are here. One, number one is foundation. Foundation means solid base. Schedule means timetable. Okay. Essay. Essay means composition on any subject. Idling. Idling means without any purpose, lazy, just wasting the time, passing the time. Idling. Okay, idling means without any purpose, just passing the time lazily. Then mastered, gained expertise and skilled. Mastered means that you have gained some experience and you are a skilled, a perfect in your subject or in your thing, right? So these were the new words, children, that we have learned from this lesson. Okay, now let's see the question answers. The first question we have is, what are the things that Munna like to do? So the answer is, Munna liked to play marbles, fly kites, play volleyball and kabaddi, drawing pictures of animals and birds. So these are the things that Munna liked to do. Okay, now let's see the second question. The second question is, what did Bhaiya do all day? So the answer is, Bhaiya reads books all the day, right? Next, question number 3 is, why was Munna not happy with the timetable that Bhaiya made for him? So the answer is, Munna was not happy with the timetable that Bhaiya made for him because there was no time to play for it. Okay, because there was no time to play. Then question number 4, how do you think Munna feel? They will feel come when his brother was so strict with him. Why was Bhaiya so strict with him? So answer is, Munna became sad and began to cry when his brother was strict with him. Bhaiya was strict with him because it was his duty to care that Munna would not waste his time. He wanted Munna to study hard. Now, question number 5. Whose character do you like more, Munna's or Bhaiya's, and why? So the answer is, I like Bhaiya's character more than Munna's. It appears Bhaiya was a bookworm. Still, he did not pass his classes. But in fact, Bhaiya had more qualities than Munna. He felt that Munna was his responsibility. He was strict with Munna because he loved him, because he was not good at studies, but he had more experience. Alright children, thank you so much for watching the video. Stay tuned with me for my next videos. Till then, take care and enjoy learning.